Hello, my name is Cassandra Silva. This is my video for the assignment called Performance Evaluation for the class LASC 197M, the hybrid class. The assignment is for a quiz, exam, or paper that evaluates my academic performance and the grade I received. So I'm going to start getting started with introducing what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about my writing paper. I have the rubric which he graded in the bottom where he gave me feedback, as well as the actual paper I handed in, which gives more detailed feedback on the writing, which I'll come back to later. First question is, what is the name of the class and the assignment you completed? Well, as you can see, it was my English 101A class, and it was for my first writing paper assignment. It was a literacy narrative based, and I wrote it on when I learned I was literate in Spanish, or when I was learning to be literate in Spanish. The grade I earned is an 85%. I'm not satisfied with that grade because I lost 1 point just because I didn't have a title in my paper. So that was sad. If I would have gotten that extra point, I would have gotten a 90. So that's disappointing. But, what can I do? Oh well. Do you think my grade reflects accurately on the amount of time, effort put into the assignment? Honestly, yes. I did this essay in like 2 days, which was like 30 minutes each day because, one part we was separated into sections to see if we had progress, and I completely did it in like nothing. So, I'm actually really surprised, but I'm disappointed that I didn't put a title and I lost 1 point, and I could have gotten an A. So, that's on me. And for this assignment, how did I prepare? Oh my goodness. I followed the deadlines that he gave us, but that was just about it. I changed the writing, what I was going to write about at least 3 times. So I was bouncing ideas and I did not know when, so I turned in a completely different assignment from my first final draft to my second draft, and then to my final. They were all different. Yeah, I did it in like 30 days each deadline, 30 minutes before the deadline of each deadline. So it was one page was due before class discussion. The next time we meet was when I had to have my final draft complete, and it was completely different than my first page essay. And then the final draft was completely different than my rough draft. And so I did it all in 30 minutes, like within having to turn it in. So, for having an 85 and just getting docked 1 point for title, I think it's pretty good. And I did not go to an ESI. I did not go to office hours because my professor's office hours does not correlate with my schedule. So I have to ask for him to meet me on a different day or and time if I need to go to his office hours, which I did not do since I did 30 minutes prior to the deadlines, which is not good. I'm not doing that ever again. During the assignment, did I feel prepared to complete it? No, I did it in 30 minutes before each deadline. But I did have all the materials I needed, which was just my childhood story. It was my childhood story. Did I have all the information I needed? Yes. Did I blank out or forget information? No. I remembered everything like it was like a year ago. 6th grade, my story was on 6th grade, and it was a pretty significant time for me. And but yeah, did I submit my best work? For it being like not having a lot of time to like do it, I think I did pretty good. It was not the best work I did, but honestly, he graded it like it was phenomenal. He loved it, which was pretty nice. If you want like his exact words, it says, your narrative takes a very interesting and meaningful approach to the theme of literacy. I enjoyed this very much, with an exclamation point. I think among Hispanics in the U.S., distinctions among different groups within the Hispanic culture are often overlooked. Also, reading this, I am reminded of how many Mexican American writers that the Mexican American culture should be viewed as its own legitimate culture, not quite Mexican and not quite U.S. I would be interested in reading more details about what you and your friend shared with each other, but nevertheless, I am certain that she learned as much from you as you did from her. Thank you, Nick. And that was read right from the rubric he handed me back. Okay, next thing. What did you do when you received your graded assignment? Well, I received my graded assignment back on one-on-ones conferences with him, and it was pretty nice because he explained why he graded what he graded, and it was pretty nice. And he also took the time to grade my grammar errors, my punctuation errors, and my sentence fluency and other things like that. So it was really nice to see how what else I lacked, even though he didn't really, grade based on grammar or punctuation or things like that. He mostly made it based on content, which was pretty nice. I did ask him a few things about my essay, which was that I brought up a point in my essay, but I did not elaborate. And although we talked about it, he said we came to the conclusion that it was best that I did not include it, even though I did mention it a few times throughout my paper, because it would have taken away from the message and confused the reader. So he says he thinks I did the right choice in not including it, mentioning it, but not including it, even though it was an unspoken thing throughout the essay. He said it was a good choice that I did not. So that was good. What do you think you can do in the future to make improvements? I think actually going to the SI sessions and talking to him, to meet up with him for help and to check my paper with her. Not only that, but he will give me extra credit if I do that. So I might do that with this coming up essay that we're working on. I am going to break it up because it is another one like this one, but based on my career of study. However, I might change it. Since I am undecided. I do not know what to do. I'm just probably gonna do it. The first career that is talked about. So whatever's easier, I might do it with the career my father has, with him being a geologist, and seeing what he does, since I have read a few of the things he has done for his work. So that's pretty interesting sometimes. So I might do this next project on his work. And that is the end of the questions. So Thank you for watching, and